Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Activist group Rising Tide is calling on the police to drop remaining charges against 129 protesters accused of obstructing the port of Newcastle during last year's People's Blockade. The first 4 protesters to face court have had their charges dismissed, with their barrister arguing there was a lack of reliable evidence to prove they were in the shipping channel at the alleged time. Rising Tide organiser Zach Schofield says in light of the court's decision, police should abandon the remaining prosecutions. Authorities are advising residents, particularly near bushland, to consult their bushfire survival plan, clear away debris and check water pumps are working. A total fire ban has been declared for the Greater Hunter today, with advice to stay cool and gusty winds and temperatures reaching the high 30s. RFS Superintendent Martin Simpson says firefighters are ready.
The Hunter region has a very long history of fires as early as August. This is not unusual. What's unusual about it is we've had quite a few years of wet weather, and we're just seeing that return of those more summer-like conditions in spring.
A pay dispute between the University of Newcastle and the National Tertiary Education Union is headed to the Fair Work Commission. Negotiations have continued for 6 months, with the union accusing university management of blowing up the bargaining process instead of engaging constructively with staff. The university took the same action just over 2 years ago, when talks became bogged down after many months of protracted negotiations. It comes as union members prepare to strike for half a day tomorrow. The university says it remains committed to reaching fair and sustainable agreements with staff. Upper Hunter MP Dave Lazell is slamming state agency Energy Co for announcing a new path for transmission lines between Walker and Muswellbrook with 24 hours notice. Energy Co says further consultation is coming and they want to hear from locals about the new path, but landholders say in the meantime land values have decreased by up to 50%. Dave Lazell says the agency is throwing out years of consultation.
Yeah, look, I just think it's a really dumb decision. People have been working with these transmission lines for 2 years, and then we end up with the dumbest move of the century by moving it now all the way across and upsetting another bunch of folk, which ends up with a worse solution.
Critical minerals contained in piles of waste at some Hunter Valley coal mines could prove to be an economic boon for the region. It comes after a multi-billion-dollar agreement was reached with the United States for Australia to supply and process rare earth minerals. The former Stratford mine at Gloucester, the Hunter Valley operations, Rutherford and Newstand mines have all been found to have valuable deposits of critical minerals, as well as the Vales Point power station site. This includes tellurium, which is used in the production of solar cells. And with many people expected to head to Hunter Beaches today seeking relief from the heat, the latest State of the Beaches report shows we're in pretty good shape. Most Hunter swimming spots have scored a good or very good rating. Just a few locations in southern Lake Macquarie were rated poor, including Gwendolyn and Mannering Park Baths.
To NURFM Sport.
Newcastle junior Ben Simmons is still without a team as the NBA season tips off today. Simmons played 12 games for the LA Clippers last season before being let go. Hunter-born Payne Haas is playing his second game for Samoa this weekend. He'll take on Tonga in round 2 of the Pacific Championships this Sunday. These teams last met in the quarter-final of the 2022 World Cup. Meanwhile, Knights star Bradman Best has been named on the Kangaroos' extended bench. They'll face off against England for the first game of their Ashes series. Knights NRLW captain Yasmin Clydesdale has also been named in the Jillaroos side for the Pacific Championships. And Sam Kerr will have the chance to play in front of Hunter sports fans next month. The Matildas will take on New Zealand at Central Coast Stadium in the first of 2 games. Jets recruits Kelly Brown and Anna Leet have been named for the Black Ferns side. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 4, 26, 28, 29, 36, 37 and 45, and the supplementaries are 20, 24 and 43. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.